2 words that shifted everything. Welcome back to another Flower Simplicity. If you're anything like me, you have big dreams, you want to inspire people, but at times you can get caught up in self-doubt and overthinking and can kind of slow down your pace. The thing that happens sometimes in our head, we think, oh, I'm going to read this book and it's going to change me. I'm going to go to this seminar. I'm going to get this life coach. I'm going to climb Mount Everest. I'm going to go to India. I'm going to find myself. I'm going to do, gonna. And when I do that, then it'll shift. Then I can get on with my stuff. There'll be these moments in our life, and they don't have to be monumental like that. I've had a few shifts in the past couple of months. It's actually led up to me making this video again and getting back out there. The shift that I had just a couple of days ago was actually from something fairly small. But the mindset shift was huge. It only came from hearing 2 words. 2 small words. And I was listening to an interview on YouTube from a business entrepreneur, life experiencer named Marie Forleo. Just amazing person. She was interviewing an author named Steven Pressfield. I had heard of one of his books before, hadn't read any of his books. He wrote a book called The War of Art, which I'm interested in reading now. But they were talking about his new book. The 2 words of the title are what shifted me. And when I heard those words, I had to stop the interview because I got the gist of it immediately. And it just rippled through me, and I got it. And I had to get the camera on and start recording and stuff. And I think that's the neat thing about these shifts. I didn't climb Mount Everest. I didn't even leave my house. I shifted in that moment. And the title of his book is called Turning Pro. And when I heard that and then a brief description about it, I thought, oh my God, that's exactly it. Basically, the book summary is about our mindset of how we're approaching our business and our life and our goals. A lot of times we can get caught up in approach it in an amateur kind of way, whereas a professional would completely do something different in going after their goals. I see it as like when you go for a job interview and then you sell yourself on your skills, you get hired for that job. They're expecting you to come with that skill set, add to the project so that the project can be done in a concise amount of time and bring completion to that project and bring income for that company. In an amateur side, you could have that same skill set, but the approach could be completely different. It could be like, I'll do it tomorrow. Well, nobody's really counting on me right now, so I'm not gonna do those yet. I'll get that when I feel like it. And there's valid points in a lot of that. Do it when you really feel like it. But the part of the professional is that there are milestones that are there because a professional thinks we have to do it this way in order to get things moving in this way. And I think when I was thinking about my business, I was running it from this amateur kind of side, where you would get videos from me in a timely manner only when I was doing commitments and I was just doing it one after another. But then I kind of would drop off and then there would be silence. Even with doing the heartbeats where I said that would be my connection to you to let you know how things were going, that even dropped off. Because the amateur mind was thinking, it's like, oh, I don't know if they want to hear that I've been stalled because in my mind I'm overthinking stuff and all that. It's like, who wants to hear that? I'm supposed to inspire them. But that could have been a good inspiration to let you know that that's what I go through as well. But I let it just drop off. It's like, well, I'm not gonna even communicate. No. And it just went quiet. Things have definitely been progressing, but maybe not to the point that a professional would progress. So what has happened from hearing these 2 words? My mindset has shifted. I have a lot of things in mind that I want to do going forward. And again, actions speak louder than words. So I'm just going to let my actions explain that this shift really happened. With the professional mind, I will be announcing some new things in the coming weeks and we'll move from there. I want to thank you for sticking with me through the silence, and I look forward to what happens in the coming months, in the coming weeks even, just to see how this new Turning Pro mindset is implemented into my company and into my life. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, have an awesome week, enjoy the summer, and we'll see you soon. Joy, light, and love as always. Namaste.